Welcome back to my channel, Jams the Stoic. In a world filled with constant distractions, challenges, and uncertainties, finding a philosophy that offers clarity, peace, and resilience is invaluable. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, provides timeless wisdom that can transform our lives by guiding us on how to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and strength. The Stoics taught that true happiness is found not in external circumstances, but in how we respond to them. By embracing Stoic principles, we can cultivate inner peace, sharpen our focus, and develop the resilience needed to face any situation. In this video, we'll explore 12 powerful Stoic lessons that have the potential to immediately change your life, helping you to live with greater purpose, tranquility, and wisdom. Whether you're new to Stoicism or looking to deepen your understanding, these lessons will provide practical tools for living a more fulfilled and harmonious life. One of the fundamental principles of Stoicism is the understanding of what is within our control and what is not. The Stoics believed that by focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and choices, we can lead a more fulfilling and less stressful life. This principle is at the heart of Stoic philosophy and serves as a powerful tool for navigating life's challenges with clarity and composure. When we recognize that we have the power to choose our responses, regardless of external circumstances, we gain a sense of freedom and peace that cannot be shaken by the unpredictability of the world around us. In this lesson, we will explore 7 key points that illustrate the importance of control and choice, and how mastering this concept can lead to a more empowered and resilient life. Distinguish between what you can and cannot control. Understand that the only things truly within your control are your thoughts, actions, and responses. External events, the actions of others, and outcomes are beyond your control. Focus your energy on what you can influence and let go of the rest. Choose your reactions wisely. Your power lies in how you choose to respond to situations. By consciously deciding your reactions, you can maintain inner peace and avoid unnecessary emotional turmoil. Remember, it's not what happens to you, but how you respond that matters. Embrace the power of choice. Every moment presents a choice: how you think, what you say, and what you do. Recognize the freedom you have in making choices that align with your values and principles. This empowers you to live a life of integrity and purpose. Focus on your efforts, not the outcome. While you cannot control the outcome of your actions, you can control the effort you put in. By focusing on doing your best in every situation, you can achieve a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment, regardless of the results. Practice acceptance. Accept that there are things you cannot change. By embracing this reality, you can reduce frustration and stress. Acceptance does not mean passivity. It means recognizing the limits of your control and making peace with them. Let go of the need for approval. Seeking approval from others is outside your control. Instead, focus on living according to your own values and principles. By doing so, you free yourself from the anxiety of trying to please others and gain true self-confidence. Cultivate inner strength. By consistently exercising control over your thoughts and choices, you build inner strength and resilience. This strength enables you to face life's challenges with calmness and composure, knowing that you have the power to choose your response in any situation. In life, we often find ourselves disturbed by external events or the actions of others, leading to frustration, anger, or sadness. However, Stoicism teaches us that it is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. By learning to control our judgments and perceptions, we can maintain our inner peace and avoid unnecessary suffering. Understanding the relationship between judgment and disturbance is crucial to developing a resilient mindset and living a life of tranquility. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key points that highlight how mastering our judgments can prevent disturbances and lead to a more harmonious existence. Recognize the power of perception. Understand that our perceptions shape our reality. An event is neutral, It's our judgment that labels it as good or bad. By adjusting our perceptions, we can change how we experience life's challenges. Separate fact from interpretation. Learn to distinguish between what actually happens and the stories we tell ourselves about those events. Often, it's our interpretation that causes distress, not the event itself. Embrace objectivity. Strive to view situations objectively without letting emotions cloud your judgment. By maintaining a rational perspective, you can avoid being swept away by negative emotions. Focus on what you can control. Accept that you cannot control external events, but you can control how you respond to them. Focus your energy on managing your reactions rather than trying to change things beyond your control. Challenge negative thoughts. When faced with disturbing thoughts, ask yourself if they are based on reality or if they are exaggerated by your mind. Reframing these thoughts can help reduce their impact on your peace of mind. Practice detachment. Cultivate a sense of detachment from outcomes and opinions. By not tying your happiness to specific results or external validation, you can remain undisturbed by changes and setbacks. Cultivate inner calm. Regularly practice techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, or reflective journaling to reinforce a state of inner calm. This will make you less susceptible to disturbances and better equipped to handle life's challenges with equanimity. By internalizing these principles, you can break the cycle of judgment and disturbance, leading to a more peaceful and resilient life. Fear is a powerful emotion that can shape our perceptions, decisions, and actions. It often stems from the unknown, or from the anticipation of negative outcomes. However, Stoicism teaches us that many of our fears are not grounded in reality, but are instead the product of our imagination and exaggerated thoughts. By examining the difference between fear and reality, we can learn to confront our fears with rationality and courage, reducing their power over us. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key points that will help you distinguish between fear and reality, enabling you to live a life guided by reason rather than unnecessary anxiety. Understand the nature of fear. Fear is often a response to perceived threats, not actual ones. Recognize that fear is a natural emotion, but it frequently exaggerates potential dangers, making them seem more daunting than they truly are. Examine the evidence. When fear arises, take a step back and assess the situation objectively. Ask yourself if there is concrete evidence to support your fear, or if it is based on assumptions or worst-case scenarios. Differentiate between possible and probable. Just because something is possible doesn't mean it is likely to happen. Learn to distinguish between what is merely possible and what is realistically probable. This will help you focus on real risks rather than imagined ones. Challenge catastrophic thinking. Fear often leads to catastrophic thinking, where we imagine the worst possible outcome. Counter this by considering more balanced and likely outcomes, which are often far less frightening than your initial fears. Focus on the present moment. Fear is often future-oriented, based on what might happen. Ground yourself in the present moment and deal with what is happening now, rather than worrying about what might never come to pass. Practice exposure. Gradually expose yourself to the things you fear. By facing your fears in controlled and manageable ways, you can desensitize yourself to them and see that reality is often far less scary than you imagined. Cultivate courage. Through action. Take action despite your fears. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. By confronting your fears head-on, you weaken their hold over you and strengthen your confidence in dealing with real challenges. By learning to distinguish between fear and reality, you can prevent unnecessary anxiety from controlling your life and approach challenges with a clearer, more rational mindset. Adversity is an inevitable part of life. While it often brings discomfort and hardship, Stoicism teaches us that adversity is also a powerful teacher. It is through facing challenges and difficulties that we discover our true strengths, values, and potential. Adversity reveals who we are, what we are capable of, and how we can grow. Instead of shying away from challenges, Stoics embrace them as opportunities for self-discovery and growth. In this lesson, we will explore 7 key points on how revelation through adversity can lead to profound personal transformation and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Adversity exposes true character. Difficult times reveal our authentic selves. How we respond to challenges, whether with resilience or despair, shows our true character. Adversity strips away pretense and forces us to confront our core values and beliefs. Adversity builds resilience. Facing hardship strengthens our ability to endure and overcome. Each challenge met and conquered makes us more resilient, teaching us that we are stronger than we might have believed. Adversity clarifies priorities. When life becomes difficult, it becomes clear what truly matters. Adversity forces us to reassess our priorities, helping us to focus on what is genuinely important rather than trivial distractions. Adversity fosters growth. Challenges push us out of our comfort zones, prompting growth and development. It is often through adversity that we acquire new skills, perspectives, and wisdom that we would not have gained otherwise. Adversity reveals inner strength. We often underestimate our ability to cope with difficulties until we are faced with them. Adversity reveals hidden reserves of inner strength, showing us that we are capable of more than we realized. Adversity enhances empathy. Experiencing hardship makes us more empathetic toward others who are suffering. It deepens our understanding of the human condition and fosters a sense of connection with those who face similar challenges. Adversity leads to self-discovery. Through adversity, we learn more about who we are, our fears, desires, limitations, and potential. It is a journey of self-discovery that can lead to a more authentic and fulfilling life, grounded in a deeper understanding of ourselves. By embracing adversity as a source of revelation, we can transform challenges into opportunities for profound personal growth and self-awareness, ultimately leading to a more resilient and meaningful life. In the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom, humility is a fundamental virtue. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of recognizing our limitations and remaining open to learning from others. True wisdom comes from understanding that no matter how much we know, there is always more to learn. Humility in learning allows us to grow continuously, fostering a mindset of curiosity, openness, and respect for the insights of others. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key points that highlight the importance of humility in the learning process and how it can enhance both our personal and intellectual development. Acknowledge the limits of your knowledge. Accept that your understanding is limited and that there is always more to learn. This awareness creates a foundation for genuine growth as it keeps you open to new ideas and perspectives. Embrace the role of a lifelong learner. Cultivate a mindset of lifelong learning. Recognize that learning is an ongoing process and maintain a curious attitude toward the world. Humility in learning means always being ready to absorb new knowledge, regardless of your current level of expertise. Learn from everyone. Understand that wisdom can come from anyone, regardless of their status or background. Humility allows you to value the insights of others and learn from a diverse range of people, not just those considered experts. Be willing to admit mistakes. Recognize and admit when you are wrong. Humility in learning involves acknowledging mistakes as opportunities for growth rather than as failures. By doing so, you enhance your ability to learn and improve. Seek constructive feedback. Actively seek feedback from others, understanding that it is a valuable tool for improvement. Humility enables you to accept criticism with grace and use it to refine your knowledge and skills. Let go of the need to be right. Release the ego-driven desire to always be right. Humility in learning involves prioritizing truth and understanding over winning arguments or proving others wrong. This attitude fosters a more open and productive exchange of ideas. Appreciate the journey, not just the destination. Value the learning process itself, not just the end goal. Humility helps you recognize that every step of the journey contributes to your growth, and that mastery is not about reaching a final destination, but about continuous improvement. By practicing humility in learning, you create a fertile ground for intellectual and personal growth, allowing you to evolve and adapt throughout your life. This humble approach not only enriches your own knowledge, but also enhances your ability to connect with and learn from others. Excellence is often celebrated as the pinnacle of achievement, but what is less acknowledged is the crucial role adversity plays in reaching that pinnacle. The journey to excellence is rarely smooth. It is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and challenges that test our limits. However, it is precisely through these adversities that true excellence is forged. Stoicism teaches us that adversity is not a hindrance to excellence, but a catalyst for it. By embracing challenges and viewing them as opportunities for growth, we can develop the resilience, strength, and perseverance needed to achieve greatness. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key points that illustrate how adversity can drive us toward excellence. Adversity as a crucible for strength. Adversity acts as a crucible, refining and strengthening our character. Just as steel is tempered by fire, excellence is forged through the trials and tribulations we endure. These challenges build the mental and emotional fortitude necessary for achieving excellence. Growth through challenges. Facing adversity pushes us out of our comfort zones, forcing us to develop new skills, strategies, and perspectives. Each challenge overcome adds to our toolkit, making us more capable and better prepared for future obstacles, thereby driving us closer to excellence. Resilience as a pathway to mastery. Excellence requires resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and persist in the face of difficulties. Adversity teaches us resilience by providing opportunities to practice perseverance, enabling us to continue striving for excellence even when the path is tough. Adversity reveals true potential. Often we are unaware of our true capabilities until we are tested by adversity. Difficult situations force us to dig deeper and discover strengths we didn't know we had. This revelation of potential is a key step toward achieving excellence. Adversity fosters innovation. Challenges often require creative solutions. Adversity forces us to think outside the box, leading to innovation and new approaches. This creativity, born from necessity, is a critical component of excellence in any field. Character building through hardship. Excellence is not just about skill or talent, it's also about character. Adversity helps build traits like humility, patience, and determination, qualities that are essential for true excellence. These traits are often developed in the face of challenges and hardships. Adversity as a test of commitment. The pursuit of excellence demands unwavering commitment. Adversity tests our dedication to our goals, ensuring that only those who are truly committed can achieve excellence. Overcoming these tests strengthens our resolve and brings us closer to our objectives. By recognizing the integral role that adversity plays in the pursuit of excellence, we can approach challenges with a mindset of growth and opportunity. Instead of fearing adversity, we can embrace it as a necessary and valuable part of the journey toward achieving greatness. Mutual improvement is a concept rooted in the idea that our personal growth is not just an individual pursuit, but can be significantly enhanced through collaboration and shared experiences with others. In Stoicism, the importance of relationships and community is emphasized as we learn and grow not only from our own experiences, but also from the wisdom, feedback, and support of those around us. By engaging in mutual improvement, we help each other develop virtues, refine our character, and strive toward excellence. In this lesson, we will explore 7 key points that highlight the benefits of mutual improvement and how it can lead to a more fulfilling and enriched life. Learning through shared experiences. By exchanging experiences and insights with others, We gain different perspectives and learn from their successes and mistakes. This shared knowledge accelerates our own growth and broadens our understanding of the world. Encouragement and motivation. Mutual improvement provides a support system where individuals encourage and motivate each other. This shared sense of purpose helps maintain momentum and commitment, especially during challenging times. Constructive feedback for growth. Engaging in mutual improvement allows for the exchange of constructive feedback. Honest and respectful feedback from others can help us identify blind spots and areas for improvement, leading to personal and collective growth. Accountability. Partners. When working with others toward common goals, mutual improvement fosters accountability. Having someone to check in with can help you stay on track and push through obstacles, ensuring that you remain committed to your personal development. Strengthening relationships. Mutual improvement deepens relationships by creating bonds based on shared goals and mutual respect. As you grow together, you build trust and understanding, which enhances both personal and professional relationships. Collaboration. Over competition. Mutual improvement shifts the focus from competition to collaboration. Instead of seeing others as rivals, you view them as partners in your journey toward self-improvement, creating a more positive and cooperative environment. Collective wisdom. A group of individuals working together toward mutual improvement pools their collective wisdom. This diversity of thought and experience enriches the learning process, leading to more innovative solutions and deeper insights than one could achieve alone. By embracing mutual improvement, you not only enhance your own growth, but also contribute to the growth of those around you. This collaborative approach to self-improvement fosters a supportive and enriching environment where everyone involved can thrive and achieve their full potential. Death is a universal and inevitable part of life, yet it remains one of the most profound sources of fear and anxiety for many. The Stoic philosophers, however, approached the perception of death with a calm and rational mindset, viewing it as a natural process rather than something to be feared. For the Stoics, understanding and accepting the reality of death was essential to living a meaningful and virtuous life. By contemplating death and adjusting our perception of it, we can free ourselves from the paralyzing fear that often accompanies it, allowing us to live more fully and with greater purpose. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key points that will help you reframe your perception of death and embrace a more stoic approach to this inevitable aspect of existence. Death as a natural part of life. Recognize that death is a natural and inevitable part of the human experience. Like birth, it is simply a transition, a part of the cycle of life that affects all living beings. Accepting this reality allows us to view death with equanimity rather than fear. Memento mori. Remembering mortality. The Stoic practice of memento mori involves regularly reflecting on the fact that life is finite. By keeping our mortality in mind, we can live more intentionally, focusing on what truly matters and making the most of the time we have. Living in accordance with nature. Stoics believe that living in harmony with nature includes accepting the natural end of life. By aligning our lives with nature's rhythms, we can embrace death as a continuation of the natural order rather than an aberration to be feared. Death as a teacher of values. Contemplating death helps clarify our values and priorities. Knowing that our time is limited encourages us to live virtuously, pursue meaningful goals, and avoid wasting time on trivial matters. Death is beyond our control. According to Stoic philosophy, we should focus only on what is within our control. Since death is beyond our control, it is not something we should worry about. Instead, we should concentrate on how we live, which is within our power. Death and the perspective of the present moment. Reflecting on death can help us stay grounded in the present moment. By acknowledging that our time is finite, we are reminded to appreciate the here and now, making the most of each moment rather than postponing our happiness or fulfillment. Freedom from the fear of death. By altering our perception of death and viewing it as a natural and inevitable part of life, we can free ourselves from the fear that often holds us back. This freedom allows us to live more courageously, take risks, and embrace life's opportunities without being paralyzed by the fear of the end. By adopting a Stoic perspective on death, we can transform our perception of it from a source of fear to a source of wisdom. This shift not only helps us to approach life with greater tranquility and purpose, but also empowers us to live more fully in the time we have. Duty and purpose are central concepts in Stoic philosophy and play a crucial role in living a life of meaning and fulfillment. Duty refers to our obligations and responsibilities to ourselves and others, while purpose is the overarching goal or meaning that drives our actions. For Stoics, understanding and embracing our duty and purpose helps align our actions with our values and leads to a more virtuous and satisfying life. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key points that highlight the importance of duty and purpose and how they can guide us toward a more meaningful existence. Understanding duty. Duty encompasses our obligations to ourselves, our families, our communities, and society at large. It involves fulfilling our roles and responsibilities with integrity and dedication. Recognizing and embracing our duties helps us contribute positively to the world around us. Defining purpose. Purpose is the sense of direction and meaning that guides our actions. It is the reason behind why we do what we do and helps us stay focused on our long-term goals. Identifying our purpose provides clarity and motivation in both personal and professional aspects of life. Aligning duty with purpose. When our duties align with our sense of purpose, our actions become more meaningful and fulfilling. By ensuring that our responsibilities support our overarching goals, we create a sense of coherence and satisfaction in our lives. Embracing responsibility. Embracing our duties involves accepting responsibility for our actions and their impact on others. This acceptance fosters a sense of accountability and helps us live with integrity, ensuring that we fulfill our obligations conscientiously. Cultivating a sense of duty. Through virtue. In Stoicism, duty is closely related to the practice of virtue. By acting virtuously, through wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we fulfill our duties and contribute to the common good, aligning our actions with our mori. In life, we inevitably encounter obstacles that challenge our plans, goals, and aspirations. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot always control the external obstacles we face, we can control our internal response to them. By mastering our minds, we can transform obstacles into opportunities for growth and learning. Adopting a Stoic mindset allows us to approach challenges with resilience, rationality, and composure. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key points on how to harness the power of the mind to overcome obstacles and turn them into stepping stones toward success. Reframe your perspective. View obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. By changing your perspective, you can approach challenges with a positive attitude, seeing them as chances to develop new skills and resilience. Focus on what you can control. Identify what aspects of the obstacle are within your control and what are not. Concentrate your efforts on the areas where you have influence and let go of the aspects you cannot change. This focus helps you maintain a sense of agency and effectiveness. Maintain emotional equanimity. Practice emotional control to stay calm and composed in the face of obstacles. By managing your emotions, you can think more clearly and make rational decisions rather than reacting impulsively or with frustration. Break down challenges. Divide larger obstacles into smaller, manageable tasks. Tackling these smaller tasks one at a time makes the overall challenge seem less daunting and allows you to make steady progress toward overcoming it. Cultivate resilience through adversity. Embrace obstacles as a means to build resilience. Each challenge faced and overcome strengthens your ability to handle future difficulties, developing mental toughness and perseverance. Use obstacles as learning experiences. Reflect on the lessons learned from each obstacle. Analyze what worked, what didn't, and how you can apply these insights to future challenges. This continuous learning process enhances your problem-solving skills and adaptability. Stay committed to your goals. Keep your long-term goals in mind when facing obstacles. Let your commitment to these goals drive you to persevere through difficulties. This focus helps you stay motivated and resilient, even when obstacles seem overwhelming. By mastering your mindset and focusing on how you respond to obstacles, you can turn challenges into opportunities for growth and success. Embracing this Stoic approach allows you to navigate life's difficulties with strength, clarity, and purpose. Virtue is at the heart of Stoic philosophy and is considered the foundation of a well-lived life. Embracing virtue means adopting and cultivating qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. For Stoics, living virtuously is not just about adhering to moral principles, but about aligning one's actions with one's values and principles. By embracing virtue, we create a life of integrity, purpose, and fulfillment. In this lesson, we will explore 7 key points on how to embrace virtue and how doing so can lead to a more meaningful and balanced life. Define your core virtues. Identify and define the virtues that resonate most with you, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Understanding these core virtues provides a clear framework for guiding your actions and decisions. Align actions with values. Ensure that your actions consistently reflect your core virtues. This alignment helps you live with integrity, as your behavior will be a true representation of your values and beliefs. Practice wisdom. Seek to make informed and thoughtful decisions. Wisdom involves understanding the nature of things, evaluating situations critically, and choosing actions that align with your values and goals. Cultivate courage. Face challenges and fears with bravery and determination. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. Embracing courage allows you to confront obstacles and pursue your goals with conviction. Uphold justice. Strive to act fairly and equitably toward others. Justice involves treating people with respect and integrity, ensuring that your actions contribute to the common good and uphold moral principles. Exercise. Temperance. Practice self-control and moderation in all aspects of life. Temperance helps you avoid excess and maintain balance, ensuring that your desires and actions are aligned with your long-term goals and values. Reflect and adjust. Regularly reflect on your behavior and decisions to ensure they align with your virtues. Self-reflection allows you to identify areas for improvement and make necessary adjustments to stay true to your values. By embracing virtue, you cultivate a life of moral excellence and personal fulfillment. This commitment to virtuous living not only enhances your own well-being, but also positively impacts those around you, fostering a more just and harmonious world. Resilience in the face of adversity is a key aspect of Stoic philosophy and a crucial trait for navigating life's challenges. Resilience involves the ability to recover from setbacks, adapt to difficulties, and continue moving forward despite obstacles. For Stoics, resilience is not just about enduring hardships, but about transforming adversity into an opportunity for growth and strength. By developing resilience, we can maintain our composure and effectiveness even in the most trying circumstances. In this lesson, we'll explore 7 key points on how to build and maintain resilience in the face of adversity. Accept adversity as a natural part of life. Understand that adversity is an inherent part of the human experience. By accepting that challenges and setbacks are inevitable, you can approach them with a mindset of acceptance and readiness, rather than resistance and frustration. Focus on what you can control. Identify the aspects of the situation that you can control and direct your energy toward those areas. By concentrating on what is within your power to change, you can maintain a sense of agency and purpose even when external circumstances are challenging. Cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace a growth mindset by viewing adversity as an opportunity for learning and development. Each challenge offers valuable lessons that can help you grow stronger and more capable, turning difficulties into stepping stones for personal improvement. Practice emotional regulation. Develop the ability to manage your emotions effectively in the face of adversity. Emotional regulation involves staying calm and composed, even when under stress. which allows you to think clearly and respond strategically to challenges. Build a support network. Surround yourself with supportive and understanding individuals who can offer guidance, encouragement, and perspective during tough times. A strong support network provides emotional resilience and practical assistance when facing adversity. Set realistic goals and take incremental steps. Break down larger challenges into smaller, manageable goals. Setting realistic and achievable steps helps you maintain focus and motivation, making it easier to navigate through adversity and make steady progress. Reflect on past resilience. Reflect on previous instances where you have successfully overcome challenges. Drawing on past experiences of resilience can boost your confidence and remind you of your ability to handle current adversities effectively. By developing resilience, you not only enhance your ability to cope with and overcome difficulties, but also build a stronger foundation for personal growth and success. Embracing resilience in adversity allows you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and emerge stronger and more capable from each experience. Conclusion: the timeless wisdom of Stoicism offers profound insights into living a more fulfilled and resilient life. By embracing these 12 Stoic lessons, you're not just adopting a philosophical mindset, you're empowering yourself to face life's challenges with clarity and composure. From understanding the nature of control to fostering inner peace and embracing impermanence, these principles provide practical tools for navigating life's ups and downs. Remember, the journey to change begins with small, deliberate actions. Incorporate these Stoic lessons into your daily routine and observe how they reshape your perspective and interactions. Stoicism isn't about seeking perfection, but about striving for continual improvement and inner tranquility. By applying these principles, you can cultivate a life of greater balance, resilience, and purpose. Embrace the Stoic path and watch how it transforms your life, one thoughtful action at a time. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. If you found these lessons valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into Stoic philosophy and practical living.